What you're looking at is my posters for the 7 Types of Queens, Kings Desire. Now, when you pre-order my upcoming book, you will also win these posters. And you have the choice of option, either this one with the white background, this one with the colorful background. And I truly believe that you would love and enjoy these free posters. The book is only $10 now, but will be $15 to $20 once the book is released in September. September 25th is the goal date that we are going for, only for the pre-orders. The public will have to wait until up and around November, but only the people who pre-order will get this book early, and those who have already pre-ordered will also win these posters. So thank you so much for your support. I just made these posters public at the South Florida Book Festival, which my book, 7 Types of Queens, Kings Desire, was featured in July 23rd, 2016, which was a beautiful event. Thanks to everybody who supported. Now, what is the 7 Types of Queens, Kings Desire? One, first of all, ladies, you have to understand that you are a goddess. We are not who we are if you are not who you are as a goddess. You have the power to resurrect a man from the dead, like Queen Aset did in ancient Kemet, which is today's Egypt. That same sacred feminine energy is still in you ladies today. You still have the power, you still have the energy, you still have the shine to resurrect our men from the dead today. When I speak of dead men, I'm speaking about the men who are walking around not believing in themselves, the ones who are walking around criminalizing, terrorizing the community. I'm talking about the type of men who are homeless, type of men who have given up on life. I'm talking about the kind of men who are supposed to be the warriors and the protectors of the community. Now, the 7 types of women that I feature in this book, it isn't only about 7 women, it's about 7 types of women. So there's actually dozens of women that I feature and talk about through my research. Big ups to Dr. Boris Shango, who I referenced his book, African Woman, the Original Guardian Angel. I quoted that book heavily. Men from Mars, Women from Venus, that book as well. Steve Harvey's book, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady. I reference the Bible, one of the most popular books in the world. I reference Dr. Amos Wilson's lecture on Black love, and how the relationships is lacking the love, genuine love, and how we need that love to survive. We need that love to continue to be great, to get back to our right state of minds. Now, what are the 7 types of women? Another one, other than the goddess, which is chapter 1, the cooking woman. Can you cook? And if you can't cook, are you willing to cook? If you don't have time to cook, are you willing to find the time to cook? Because if there's a will, there's a way. Women have the power to heal not only their families, but the nation. The food that you prepare, ladies, and men as well, the food we prepare for our household can either heal the family or it can destroy the family with high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying, the high cholesterol, too much sugar, in the blood. You can give them greens and healthy smoothies. You can give us nicely prepared breakfasts that doesn't even require meats. Add more fruits and veggies to our diets. Things that give us energy. And as a matter of fact, a cooking woman, if you cook for your man, you know what kind of love he's gonna put on you. You know what I'm saying? And if he's a man that appreciates you, and not that you have to be the only one cooking, maybe both of you can cook. If you can't cook, get a recipe book. Go to YouTube, like you're on YouTube right now, watching this video. We need our women to get back to their right state of mind. So we need to get our women back to doing the things that are traditional and not completely throw them out the window because of the heavy schedules. I do understand that women are outnumbering men in college, graduation rates, big time positions in Fortune 500 companies, having their own companies, organizations. Yes, fun to travel. It's nice taking selfies of your beautiful selves and your gorgeous hair or weave or natural hair and all that good stuff, but we need our women back. Are you a spiritual queen? A spiritual queen being a woman that would stop on a dime and pray stop on a dime and speak things to an existence that will speak the blessings over her man and her family? Or will she constantly complain and curse the family and or herself and her world? Whatever you speak is what becomes. And so when two believing people, if you seeking a man that has a spiritual life, has a great connection with God, and then you have to be that woman as well, or at least try to be. Try to be a woman that's going to continue speaking encouraging words into her man's life. You know, things in that nature. Are you a healthy queen, as we mentioned the food earlier? Are you conscious about what you are doing with your body? Are you exercising? Are you willing to exercise? Are you trying to go out there jogging or go to the gym? Are you trying to add more fruits and veggies to your diet so whatever diet you have is what your man is going to have? Things like that matter to us. Are you a serving queen? And I know a lot of women don't like to, oh, what you mean serve? I'm not a slave. Those days are over with. I'm not talking about serving as in just, being a slave or indentured servitude to your man. But I'm talking about serving your man with a loving heart. Serving yourself, because when you're serving your man, he's going to serve you, especially if he truly loves you. A man wants his woman to feel good, and a man has to feel good. Today, ladies, men do not feel important anymore. That's a big problem. A lot of our men do not feel as if they are wanted. A lot of our men don't feel as if they have a purpose, you know what I'm saying, in the world. Your table is filled with so much of your accolades and degrees and your trips and vacations, but there's no room on a table for the man. As a matter of fact, you're looking at a table right here. This is my table, you know what I'm saying? This is the king's table. You know, I have some mangoes and some candles and things like that, but I have space for a queen in my life, you know, which is vitally important. And I just want to also mention, this is also one of my books right here, The Courage to Believe, and I also have a stage play named right after this book. If you go to my website, KevinDorival.com or thecouragetobelieve.com, you will see that I have many other products for sale. However, all these things that I'm giving birth to, all these things that is manifesting in my life, I am not where I want to be in life. It's going to take a queen that's going to be beside me, not behind me, but beside me, to take me to that next level so I can accomplish and reach my destiny. And every man feels that way. Every man will want to have a queen on his side that will give birth to a dream. Are you a warrior queen? If you're not a cooking queen, you're not a serving queen, are you a warrior queen? And before I get back to the warrior queen, a serving queen, are you serving your communities, ladies? Queens, empresses, goddesses, are you serving your community? Are you truly caring about your community enough to volunteer? Are you doing things like that? Are you helping some young girl or some young boy, showing them love and giving them some attention, helping them with their homework? It doesn't have to be someone in your family or someone that is related to you, but somehow you've come across this individual, this child, this teenager, because God places everybody in our lives for a reason. And ladies, this book will be in your life for a reason. And trust me, you want to read this. You want to read this book. Are you a sexy queen? Are you taking the time to look very attractive but not slutty in the streets? That is important as well, because a man will want a very attractive woman. And maybe you're very attractive without showing your breasts and your assets. You know what I mean? Showing too much of your thigh. You don't have to do all that. You can have, I've seen Muslim women with their hair covered, whole body covered, still look sexy. I've seen women in bikinis and not look as good. You know what I'm saying? Not as attractive. But God gave each of every one of us a good quality. And the warrior queens, finally getting back to that. Are you a Queen Nzinga? Queen Nzinga fought the Portuguese for 30 years in the late 1600s. In the mid to late 1600s, for 30 years fought the Portuguese, you know, because they were trying to enslave her people. Queen Nzinga was the first queen, one of the first queens in Africa to have 2 kingdoms under her belt. It was her and Queen of Sheba, which is Belkis or Melchida. She has a few names. Queen of Sheba is a woman in the Bible that we don't talk about enough. She's in my spiritual queen section. But the warrior queen, you have her. You have the other Amazon women. You know what I'm saying? The warrior queens in Dahomey, which is West Africa. What about the Native American warrior queens? You know, so there are men, oh yes, and women in Asia, Milan, which is a true story. There's so many ways you can contribute. If you're not a serving queen, you're not a cooking queen, or you're a spiritual queen, there's something about you that you can improve and you can develop, because you don't have to be all 7 women to find the man of your dreams. Maybe there's one thing that you offer that no other woman can offer that makes you the best. But if your man desires to have food prepared for him by his woman at least once a week or twice a week, and then he can cook maybe once a week, you know what I'm saying? He could come in there and cook. Just as long as you're bringing and cooking and preparing with love energy that you're putting into your food and on the table more times than you're going out to eat. That's all I'm saying. Prepare more than what you're bringing out from the fast food. You know what I'm saying? Don't be idolizing, worshiping McDonald's, Burger King, Polo Tropical, Cheesecake Factory, all these other big time restaurants, Olive Garden, Red Lobster. Those things are good to go out every once in a while. But be sure that you are feeding your family the love energy that they need and desire. Bless up. Continue moving forward. Much love. Much success. Check out the website, 7queens7kings.com, and there's many more queens in the book. But get a book sample from my website as well. Either go to KevinDorival.com, 7queens7kings, or follow me at Courage2Believe or at 7queens7kings. That's Instagram and Twitter at 7queens7kings. All right, bless up. Get your pre-orders. Book comes out September 25th. That's the goal we're reaching for the pre-orders only. Everyone else is going to have to wait, and they're going to pay a lot more. And, of course, get these beautiful posters. They are here, and God bless you. Be encouraged. And what type of queen am I?